Having trouble connecting a second monitor to your ASUS VivoBook via USB-C or HDMI? You're not alone. This issue commonly stems from driver incompatibilities, hardware faults, or Windows settings. We'll guide you through troubleshooting steps to resolve this, focusing on the most effective solutions. First, ensure your monitor supports the connection type you're using, such as HDMI or USB-C. Next, verify the cable is securely connected to both the VivoBook and the monitor. For USB-C connections, confirm the port supports video output through DisplayPort Alt-Mode, not just charging. Finally, use certified cables to avoid adapter issues and ensure reliable connections. Outdated or incorrect graphics drivers are the leading cause of ASUS VivoBook second monitor detection problems. Update your Intel UHD Iris Xe or AMD Radeon graphics drivers via several methods. First, use Windows Device Manager. Right-click the graphics device and select Update Driver. Second, use ASUS Armory Crate software to check for and install graphics driver updates. Third, download directly from Intel or AMD websites for the most up-to-date graphics drivers. ASUS regularly releases updated firmware and BIOS updates to address issues like USB-C DisplayPort Alt-Mode detection bugs. Download ASUS Display Driver version 31.0.101 at 5445 or later to resolve detection issues. To configure Windows display settings for your ASUS VivoBook, start by navigating to the Display Settings. Open Settings from the Start menu, then go to System and select Display. Once in Display Settings, check if your second monitor is detected. Windows should show multiple displays here. If the second monitor isn't appearing, click the Detect button to force detection. Choose the appropriate display mode from the drop-down. Select Extend these displays to use the second monitor as an extension of your desktop, giving you more screen space. Or choose Duplicate these displays to mirror what's on your laptop screen. Sometimes, simply rearranging the displays can help. Drag the numbered display icons to match their physical positions. This action can sometimes trigger the system to detect the second monitor properly. For USB-C connections, ensure DPAM is enabled in your BIOS settings if the option is available. Use the ASUS My ASUS app to diagnose USB-C port functionality. Try a USB-C hub with DPAM support, as adapter quality is crucial. Counterfeit cables can cause failures. First, ensure you're using an HDMI 2.1 cable for 4K 120Hz support. Next, check your monitor's input settings to ensure it's set to the correct HDMI port. Finally, in some cases, downgrading to older Intel drivers, such as version 30.0.101.1191, may resolve issues, particularly after Windows updates, as detailed in a 2024 Reddit thread. For advanced troubleshooting of second monitor detection issues on ASUS VivoBook laptops, access the BIOS settings during startup by pressing F2 or Del repeatedly when the ASUS logo appears. In the BIOS menu, navigate to the Advanced or Graphics section and enable multi-monitor support options. These settings ensure proper communication between your laptop's graphics hardware and external displays. A common cause of detection failures is a mismatched EDID profile. EDID, or Extended Display Identification Data, is the information that tells your laptop about the monitor's capabilities, including resolution and refresh rates. When the EDID handshake fails, the laptop cannot properly recognize the second monitor. EDID mismatches can cause display issues like overscan or underscan. An EDID emulator can help by providing a compatible profile that ensures the video signal fits the monitor correctly, preventing these resolution problems. For complex EDA issues, contact ASUS support for assistance with manually updating EDID profiles. ASUS can provide firmware updates or diagnostic tools to resolve handshaking failures between your VivoBook and the second monitor. The trend is shifting toward USB-C dominance and wireless displays. USB-C is becoming the dominant port for monitor connections, offering universal connectivity for docking stations. Wireless displays like Miracast and Wi-Fi Direct are gaining popularity, reducing reliance on physical ports. ASUS is integrating AI-assisted troubleshooting into My ASUS. This application now uses machine learning to diagnose connection issues in under 30 seconds, making troubleshooting faster and more accurate. Future Windows and ASUS updates aim to reduce detection errors through predictive driver updates. These updates will anticipate potential issues before they occur, improving overall reliability. Consider wireless monitor solutions to reduce reliance on physical ports. By 2027, integrated diagnostics in Windows and ASUS software could eliminate 80% of detection errors via predictive driver updates, making multi-monitor setups much more reliable.